do you go? Where do you go to? I wanna know. How do you do it? That thing you do. Follow you blindly, I'll be your fool. Where do you go to? Where do you go? Where do you go to? I wanna know.
Hey, everybody. Hi, welcome to All About the Joy.
Hello.
Holla.
Happy Friday.
I want to say hi to Rick Costa is in the house. How you doing, Rick? Hello,
Hola a
hello.
todos. Hello, familia.
I want to say hello to Cynthia Ruiz Lopez.
Ah.
What is wrong with me saying your name like that? Cynthia Lopez is in the house.
Back from
Um,
Mexico. Back to the
oh, that's
cold.
right. You're back from Mexico, although we saw you last night, so we knew you were back from
Yeah.
Mexico. So, Rick, you were telling us you're doing fine right now?
Mm,
You're okay now?
at the moment, we're good. Yeah, we're
Mhm.
doing good.
How
Hey,
was
man.
your
Hey,
week?
Mel.
Hi, Melanie. How are you? Wait, what did you just call her?
Mel.
Oh, are we? Oh, I didn't know we had
I've been
nicknames.
calling her Mel. You know what's so funny? I don't even know if she's okay with that. I just keep calling her Mel.
I'm
Sorry,
like,
Melanie.
I hope she did not just call my best friend Mel. Okay, like, I didn't get no permission to call her Mel. Melanie, let us know if Mel is okay. I've never heard you call her that. That is so funny. You say that all the time.
Yeah.
I think I've heard her say it. Yeah.
And Rick, you say that too?
No, I usually say Melanie.
Yeah, I say Melanie too. Okay, I'm just saying my best friend. Okay. Okay. Anyways, all right. So how was you guys' week? What was going on?
It was a crazy week this week. Short weeks are always crazy because I feel like you're like cramming 5 days of work into four, and then of course I had so much to catch up on. So
Wait, did we have another holiday? Oh yeah, I guess we did, right?
Monday?
it was President's Day.
Oh, well, you know what? I get lost in it. I get lost in it because sometimes I work on the weekend too. So I think I worked on Saturday. Yeah, so I'm confused.
Mm,
Okay, so another short week. You just got back from the holiday and work was work.
yeah.
Either is
Yeah.
okay. Mm, I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know. All right, but you got through the week and everything's good, and you're not like some people are losing their jobs, so
Yeah.
to be grateful. But Cynthia, you and I were talking about job security, how there is no more job security anymore.
There is not.
I mean, I don't think I've ever thought, even in. Oh, sorry, I just hit the leg of my desk. I'm apologizing to the desk. I wasn't. I was apologizing because the whole thing shook.
I've literally known people that literally do that. I'm like, who are you apologizing to? I hit the thing, and I'm like, it can't talk back. Can't
You know what's
appreciate it.
so funny? Usually people who are extremely compassionate and always considerate of other people, so they automatically do it. So I don't get mad at that. I get mad at people who don't apologize enough
Mm,
or are considerate enough. Like I hate when people tell me to stop saying I'm sorry. I'm like, you know what? Why don't you learn something? Why don't you learn to say sorry? You know
mm.
what I mean? Happy medium, happy medium. But I forgot what I was saying. I forgot what I was saying.
People getting fired.
Oh yeah, oh
Yeah.
yeah. We were talking about like no job security, and oh look at Melanie's like my job is secure. Okay, girl, rub it in, Mel. No, just kidding, Mel. Um, but I feel like my whole life I've always felt like I'm always teetering because there was a time when I thought I had a really great job and I thought there was like possibility for the futures when I worked at brand new school and I was, as a partner and I was there for so long. And then I was like, I realized in a moment I had to quit and I walked away because you can't be disrespected, you know what I mean? And then stay in
Mhm.
the job. And that's when I realized, you know what, there's never going to be job security because either someone's going to let me go or I'm going to turn around and quit because things just don't mesh right. But even in this
Yeah.
time period in general, just corporations, they don't. I have one client who I know somebody worked for them for 25 years. And when they left after 25 years, they were like, okay, bye. I'm like, don't you want to give them some money or something? Like, don't you want to give them like a big thank you or a party? Or
Right. Something.
I mean, 25 years in the same place.
I
Wow.
think that's what's going to
That's
happen to me.
What?
That's probably what's going to happen to me.
You mean working at All About the Joy for 25 years and I give you one day off or something?
No, that actual job that I've been at for over 20 years.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't think, I mean, no, your boss is listening. He's a good man, but
So that little smirk.
you've only told us your side of things. I still think I would side with you because some of the things he's requested, but yeah, he probably, I don't know. I'm sorry you feel that way though, but hopefully when you leave, it's because you're going on to something bigger and better and it won't matter.
Yeah,
Like lottery win.
that works.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not have a short work week, by the way.
Oh, you
You
worked
have to
on
work?
Monday?
Yeah, he doesn't do holidays hardly ever.
But it's against the law, right? It's a federal holiday. It's not like just any holiday you want to pick. It's not like it's Arbor Day. It's a federal holiday, the President's Day.
We all worked.
You get at least paid double or
Yeah,
time
you
and a
gotta get paid
half?
double time or something, right?
Never has before.
Oh, that's
Better Business Bureau.
well, not the Better Business Bureau, but you would want to get in touch with your state. I mean, I know it's your whatever EDD because it's employment department. Well, I don't know. Trump's probably going to get rid of all of them, so it doesn't matter at this point. Actually, there's not going to be anyone available to help you because they're firing everybody. But actually, that is against the law. You can't be working on the holiday and not get paid for it. Melanie said, when AI figures out how to clean bathroom, classrooms, and offices, then I will be concerned. People aren't exactly lining up to do this job. Just saying. Melanie, that's a great attitude to think about and to think about it that way. I didn't even think about AI, but AI is, I guess, part of the thing. But I wasn't even thinking about that. I'm just saying companies don't have loyalty anymore. Okay,
She had to
Melanie,
work on President's
you had
too.
to work on President's Day, but did you get paid like time and a half or double time or holiday pay, something, something? I'm curious because it's a
That's
federal
crazy.
holiday. Like banks are closed, the post office is closed.
I mean, we work on Veterans Day, but I think they gave us another day.
Well, if you're on salary, you probably don't get paid anything extra. You just get the
Well,
day
I'm
off.
not on salary.
Oh, you're hourly? Oh my God, really? I don't know why I'm shook about that, but I did not realize that.
I'm
Oh,
salary.
yeah.
So is that why I don't get nothing extra? Because I'm salary.
Probably.
Oh, maybe.
When you're salary, it's a different ballgame. You get the day off, but you still get paid for the day. But if you work on the day, like I'm not an employee to anybody, so I work all the time, whether I have a day off or I'm on vacation. Not because I'm a small business, but that's different. But yeah, but like if you're an independent contractor or whatever, you don't get any of those benefits. So, but okay. Well, this was kind of I had a meh week. I kind of had a tough week, and we talk about it on the show that's going to air on Sunday. We do talk a little bit about why I had such a weird week, and we talk and go down a little rabbit hole. I don't know if it was a rabbit hole, but we do talk about how stress and just kind of stuff is bothering everyone right now and how to deal with it. So, tune into that on Sunday at 12 o'clock Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, on all the channels. And Rick and I will at least be on YouTube, right, Rick? We'll be trying to say hi to everyone. But yeah, check it out. And it's also going to be on the podcast as well, All About the Joy. You can listen to it anywhere you listen to your other podcasts, Spotify, iTunes, blah, 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 blah. Melanie just said just regular pay. However, it was very light duty. I get paid hourly. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. You guys really do have to go to your state websites and check out what the rules are, because I don't pay people, but I work for people and we have payroll services, and we do either have to give people the day off, or if they're working, we have to pay them extra to work that day. But that might just be a California thing. I don't know. I don't think so, but
No, that's same thing here.
yeah, you have to check. You have to check it out. And she said, I forgot about Sunday. What do you mean about Sunday? Oh, she forgot to check out the show.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Melanie, that's okay. It's okay. It's all right. Our show on Sunday is actually doing really well, especially on the podcast. So I'm really excited about it. And it's also been so much easier for me to be able to just edit it because it's just us and we don't have to worry about any, saying hi to people and whatever. And I have to edit that out for the podcast. So, and we can stick to one subject. So this was a kind of heavy conversation, but I think it was good. I don't know.
Mhm.
How did you?
It
You
was
guys
kind of
felt
therapeutic.
it was
Yeah.
very therapeutic. I kind of reveal maybe way too much, surprise, surprise. But I didn't mind sharing because I hope it helps other people as well. So
Right.
we talk about mental health, we talk about PTSD, we talk about stress, and some ideas on how to deal with it. It's kind of how we go down that rabbit hole. But yeah. All right, ready? Are you guys ready?
Uh-oh.
All right, so we're gonna play a game called This or That. Okay, it's a little bit like the other game we played, which is like Would You Rather, but this or that, you have to choose one and you have to explain why, and we have to believe you. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay.
Okay.
I'm not gonna answer till you two answer because what I realize is when I answer, then you guys have time to think about it.
Oh.
I see how
So
you
it's
cheat.
one of those we have to like whatever comes to mind.
Okay, well, we go, but there's some themes to it. I have a lot of them, so there's some themes to it. Okay, ready?
Okay.
We're gonna start here. I think Cynthia, you should go first, or whichever one, whoever wants to go first.
Doesn't matter.
All right, Cynthia. Cynthia's gonna go first. Iron Man or Captain America?
Oh. I'd say probably Iron Man.
We need
Oh,
to know why.
okay, you're gonna hate me for this. So I have not seen Captain America movie.
Wait.
And
What do you mean you haven't seen Captain America movie?
his movie, like his, you know how they each have their own movies.
Yeah, but he has like
Not,
3 of them.
Yeah, there's more
I
than
have
one.
not seen any of them. Yes,
Mm.
I know.
Oh
And
my god!
with Iron Man, hold on, with Iron Man, I just watched on the plane, mind you, Iron Man 1 and 2. I haven't
Oh,
even seen
okay.
part 3
Wait.
yet.
So wait. Okay, wait. So it's a lie that you're a Marvel fan.
No, I do
Look
like
at
Marvel.
Rick's not even laughing. Rick's like, so you're not really a Marvel fan. You haven't seen the
I'm more of an
movies.
X-Men fan because
Okay,
I
it's
used to watch the
X-Men. It's
cartoons.
X-Men. It's not X-Man. So okay. I'm just saying. I didn't realize that you had not. So oh my God. All right. So Melanie said Captain America, but we need information why, Melanie. It's not just good enough to say Captain America. Rick, do you have any thoughts on this new revelation of Cynthia not really being a Marvel fan? I think I'm thrown a bit.
I think we need to get her on another plane so she can finish watching all the rest of the Marvel movies.
You know what I thought he was going to say? I thought he was going to be like, I think we need to get her off the show and get another co-host. I thought that's what he was going to say. I think it's almost sacrilege to be on this show and not be like, it's bad enough that you're a Star Wars person over Star Trek. Do you know what I mean? Like some of
But
us
Avengers,
even wear our Star Trek shirts underneath our George Michael shirts. You know what I mean? That's how dedicated we are. Like it's bad enough.
but
But
you
I'm
saw
sorry,
Avengers.
Rick.
Avengers.
What?
yeah, I've seen all
Okay.
the Avengers. Yeah, I saw all
It's
the
not like you
Avengers.
have no exposure to the character.
Did you see
Yeah,
Black Panther?
of course I've seen Black Panther,
You
both of
can't
them.
say of course when you have not seen the Captain Americas. Like I'm just saying, like why would I know
And
that?
I've seen Black Widow. I've seen Black Panther, both of
Did you
them.
see
I
all the
saw the
Iron
Avengers.
Mans? Did you see all the Iron Men?
I'm missing number 3. That's the only one I haven't
Oh
seen.
God.
And I haven't seen any of the Captain America.
Did you see Thor?
Yeah, I've seen Thor. Yeah, I've seen Thor.
Oh God.
I've
Okay.
seen, yeah, yeah.
All right. Well, I
I
am
saw
gonna.
the Loki show.
Yeah, no,
I've
we're
seen
not we're
all
not talking about we're
X-Men
not talking about Disney
97.
shows. That doesn't it's not even this is I'm so disappointed. Rick,
But
love.
wait, wait, wait,
Go
wait,
ahead.
wait. Why did you have a desire to see Thor but not Captain America?
Well, we all know why.
Well, I guess
That's
Thor
not a
is
question.
handsome. It's
Well, Chris Evans ain't
Thor.
Chris
ugly.
Evans is from Boston. It just doesn't it's not the same. We
Yeah.
love Chris Evans, but he's from our neighborhood, so it's kind of like, like we love
And
him.
growing up, like I knew Thor. I had a Thor bath towel and everything. So
Oh,
I
okay,
like
well,
Thor.
that's not me. So no, I didn't have all that, but yeah, I'm just saying. For me, I mean, Chris Evans is a good looking man, but he's not Thor. I'm just sorry.
Exactly.
Only a man would ask that question, honestly, right? Like, I'm sorry, Cynthia. I need to ask you a question. Why would you watch Thor but not Captain America? Like every woman in the room is like, duh.
So if Captain America has America's butt, does Thor have Asgard's butt? Okay, that was a stupid question.
Yeah, you're a dork. Although that was a great scene. That was a great scene when Chris Evans said that. I guess that is America's butt or whatever he said. Um, did you see any of the Doctor Strange? Did you
Yeah, oh
see
yeah,
Doctor
I did see
Strange?
Doctor Strange. Yep,
That's
I
because
saw
it's
both of them.
more borderline horror-esque sort of a
That
little
was horror? Really?
Eh,
closer to horror than the other stuff, probably. So it's probably
Again, I
although
think
I,
it's more Benedict Cumberbatch than yeah.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I didn't like the one where what's her name was in it? The
Wanda.
Scarlet Witch. Yeah, I didn't like that one.
I think also the thing about Captain America, it is a period piece, the first one. It really kind of is. So,
Hmm.
unless you're really a Marvel fan, like I wouldn't have watched it except that I'm really a Marvel fan when it comes to the movies. I'm just want to reiterate that. Um I totally get it, but like not seeing Captain America, you didn't see Civil War?
Mm-mm.
Oh man. I just watched the ending of Civil War again with Bucky. So you don't know the whole Bucky storyline? Oh man,
No,
that is a tough one.
and my thing is, it's like I know that there's an order to watch them, and I want to watch them all in order, and like not like
There's
all just Captain America or not all just Iron Man. Like I want to
But you
watch them in
don't have to.
order.
You can I mean, there's
I
2 ways
know.
to watch them. You can watch them the way they were released, which is the way I like watching them, or you can watch them in order, which really kind of changes because you can tell the difference in cinematography and kind of all you can see it because like I
Yeah.
think Black Widow is right after Captain America, I think. It's like one of those after Civil War. I think
Mm,
oh no, before Civil. I forget which one, but it's like weird because that was one of the last ones made after
right.
Endgame
Yeah.
and it comes like but yeah, I mean, I'm really just messing with you. I did not mean to make this a Marvel show. Like,
I don't mind.
yeah, I know you don't mind. I'm just shook by that. Wow. Okay. Well, I can't even ask you some of the other questions. Like, well, wait, let me ask Rick. Rick, Iron Man or Captain America?
Okay, I don't understand like the question exactly.
Who do you pick? This or that? Iron Man or Captain America and why?
For what?
You're overthinking it. I don't
Do I
know.
want to
Why are
be
you
him?
overthinking it?
Do I want to be one of them?
You
Do I
need
need
to
one
pick
of them to
one and give
save
us the
me?
reason. You have to pick one and give us a reason.
um,
Who's your favorite?
I like Captain America, the character, but if I had to be one of them, I might feel safer in Iron Man suit. Just saying, because
Hmm,
he could fly away too if he had to.
Hmm.
interesting. Interesting. Who do you think I'd pick?
That's a good
Iron
question.
Man.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rick.
So that's a good question.
Oh, I actually would pick Captain America. And
Why?
here's why. I'll tell you why. I love Iron Man. I love Robert Downey Jr.'s character. I think he does it such justice. But just looking at Iron Man from the movies, not the comic books or whatever, um, he's not really a ethical human being. He eventually gets there, You know what I mean? Like he
Mhm.
eventually gets there to the right way of doing things and being good and thoroughly. And I know he's a good man ultimately, but he is a little corrupted by his own money, and he is corrupted by his own, where I feel like Captain America, and I know, Cynthia, you're like, you don't, you can get the flavor of this, but Captain America is like, he starts off that scrawny little boy. He's been through hell because everyone's bullied him. You know, he wants to be in the, is it army? Whatever it is. He wants to be in the military so bad and he can't be. And then he gets this shot. And I feel like I I have more in common with that idea of, you know, then getting what you want and then being the best you can be. You know, like I kind of love that whole, I love his integrity. So I would pick Captain America over Iron Man. Yeah. Though I would take Iron Man's money. That would be cool. You know, like, so man, these ones are all questions of the Avengers. All right,
Go
let me
ahead,
go up to
go
my
for it.
next list. Nope, let me go
Well,
to my next.
she
No,
knows some.
I know, but it's not going to be as much fun. We'll get back to it later. We'll go back to it. Okay, I have 3 sections. Okay, we've already spent 21 minutes in my awe of like, I cannot believe she didn't watch. All right, this one might be too obvious for the two of you because you're so on sides of this. Okay, a lightsaber or a phaser? Rick.
Phaser, because you can shoot
Phaser.
far away. Lightsaber, you got to be close. Duh.
Cynthia, lightsaber or
Throw the
phaser?
lightsaber at you.
Do you know what a phaser is? Do you
I do
know?
know what a phaser is. I'd go with my lightsaber.
It's always gonna be the thing. Oh, all right.
Ah!
So you're gonna stick with the lightsaber?
Mhm.
But you have to be, Rick is right. You have to be up and close. What do you want to, if you have to shoot somebody, you could just do it with a phaser and you have all those different settings.
Eh.
I don't know if this is a hill you would want to die on. Okay. Thank you, Melanie. Phaser. You're always going to go with a phaser. Okay. Darth Vader or Khan? Oh, she doesn't know who that is. Never mind. You don't know who Khan is, right? Never
Mm-mm.
mind. Ah! All right, let's go up to the boring things. All right, wait. Here's a good one. Rick, start with you. Star Wars theme or Star Trek theme?
I'm just so used to hearing Star Trek so much, you know, and there's multiple themes too. So
For Star Trek?
every show has its own theme.
Star Trek Next Generation. My fucking Lord. I have to be so specific with him.
Didn't say
Star
that.
Trek Next Generation. Oh, the original, which is more
Am I
inclined to
frozen?
Star Trek
Oh,
Next
no.
Generation.
Y'all hear me? I can't see you or hear you.
What?
Promise you
We
my
can
big
hear
camera's
you.
not on if
We
you
can hear you and we can see you. Oh my God, he's gonna jump out. It's all right. I don't care about this one because it's I'm not recording it. You can't bring a lightsaber to a phaser
Phaser
fight.
fight.
Melody, that's so
That's
good. That's so good.
awesome.
Yeah, we can't see it. Yeah, we can see you, Rick, and hear you. Jump off
Oh, you can't?
and come back.
Can't see or hear you guys. Okay, let me
Seriously, you would think he just started live streaming. I don't know. Okay.
Right.
All right. Let me just see here. If he jumps on, I'll let you know. All right, let's go up to something easier then. Oh my God, I'm so glad I did 3 sections. You guys are so crazy. All right, we're gonna go up to I was trying to make it fun because I thought you knew all Marvel stuff. You know what I mean? Can you see us now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear us?
I know.
Yeah. You guys literally just froze completely, and I'm like, oh
It's
no.
on you.
It was you because you were fine. You were moving and talking and everything.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this internet.
I just said like it's almost like you've never done live streaming before. Like you're a
I can't
newbie.
control the internet.
I'm just saying something's up. Okay. All right, we'll just start with some other stuff because you both are just going to bore me with my Marvel and I work so hard on these two. I'm so mad. Okay, we'll
Let's
go through
do
we'll go through
them.
the Marvel ones. Ready? Okay. Lose Cynthia has to answer this. Lose all your money and valuables or all the pictures you've ever taken?
Mm. Money and valuables. I'd rather
So
keep
you'd
my
rather lose
photos.
all your money and valuables, but keep all the pictures you've ever taken? Ooh,
Hmm.
I would get rid of all my pictures like that. I don't
Yeah.
care. What about you, Rick?
I mean, I hardly ever look at any old pictures. I mean, I'm glad I have them, and if I want to, I can access them. And my mom was a photo fiend, so like, there's kid pictures, baby pictures, birthday pictures, da da da, like tons, books and books filled with pictures. But I never really look at them, so I keep the money, make new pictures.
Okay. Be famous. Be famous for all the wrong reasons or be completely forgotten after you die.
Choice is that?
Wow. That's really
Okay.
fucked up.
Those are your choices. Those are your choices. Be famous for all the wrong reasons or be completely forgotten after you die. For me, this was an easy one. I'd rather be completely forgotten after I die. It's fine. I'm going to be completely forgotten after I die, anyways. Oh, look at Melanie said pictures are valuables. Ooh, so she would keep the
Absolutely.
pictures. I love that. I guess I feel like we're so inundated with pictures now on our phones or whatever that they've almost lost that love and feeling. I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Like I feel like old school pictures, like the old Polaroids or whatever, those ones that haven't been scanned in or whatever, I feel like I wish I would scan them in or something, especially when we had the fires here. Those are the things I thought about. Um,
Mm.
but we take so many pictures like now. Everybody, you know what I hate whenever I see
Yeah, but
a
that's
concert?
now.
I know, but that's what we're talking about. Like whenever you see a concert or whatever, and all you see are people with their phones up, and I'm like, you're not even enjoying the concert. You're
Yeah.
filming it. I don't get it. I don't get it.
See, for me, it wouldn't be like all these pictures that we take now. It would be all the old pictures I have
Yeah, but that's
that
not
I
what
would
the
want.
question was. It said all
It wasn't.
pictures.
Well, yeah, but to me, all pictures, yes, are valuable, but the most precious ones are the old ones.
I
Yeah, I'd
agree.
be good with it. I'd be good with letting one go. Huh?
I agree. The older they are, the more precious, I think.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm not saying that, but that I'm just saying that wasn't the question.
No, I get it.
And you can't take it
Save
back
the
now.
pictures.
No, I don't
So
take it
now
back.
you're saving the pictures?
I would
No,
always save the pictures. Take
Yeah,
my money.
not
no,
me. Okay, me and Rick are not saving the pictures. Okay.
no.
Me and Rick could care less. We're keeping the money. Our
I'll use AI.
valuables.
I'll use AI and recreate them and make them look old.
You know. Exactly. I guess I'm thinking like I feel like I the memories I need to remember I got. I don't need a picture. Yeah. But I do need to be able to pay the rent. So that's how I'm looking at it. You know what I mean? Um,
True.
okay. Be famous for all the wrong reasons or be completely forgotten after you die, Cynthia. Rick. Me and Melanie have already said completely forgotten. I'm fine with that.
I guess be completely forgotten.
Look at how sad you are about that.
Well, you don't want to be
Rick?
remembered for all the bad stuff or stuff that you didn't even do and people think that you did.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Rick?
Reputation is a big deal to me, and it talks about it quite a bit in the Bible too. So I don't want to be remembered badly. So yeah, forget me. You won't forget me anyway. So
Melanie just said, since pictures are valuables, I have both. Oh, okay. Okay. Whatever.
See, you save the pictures, they can still remember you.
Oh God. Like,
oh, you just combined the two questions.
I
There
know.
you
It's interesting
go.
how Cynthia, it's funny. You would think Cynthia would be the person who could care less about being remembered, but out of all of us, she's the one who's worried. She's like, I guess I'll be forgotten. Very cute. Okay. Be the most intelligent person in the world or the most attractive person in the world. So be Stephen Hawking
Mm.
or be Brad Pitt. Those are your choices. You guys don't get that joke. Okay, so be the most intelligent person in the world, which
Mhm.
Stephen Hawking was. May he rest in peace. He was like super smart. or the most attractive person in the world. And this is because ever since Andrea told me that Brad Pitt was not that smart and she gave me like evidence why she doesn't think he is, that he's just good looking, I can't get it out of my head now that he's not that smart. You know what I mean? Like, because he's just really pretty. So, but I'm like, oh no. So, which would you rather be? Melanie said
Months.
intelligent.
Me too.
Mm,
All day.
Cynthia, you'd
Cause
rather be intelligent or pretty?
yeah,
Oh, go ahead, Rick.
intelligent.
you can be intelligent for all your life, but you ain't necessarily gonna be pretty for your whole life.
Again, not what the question was, but okay. That's a
You
good
know,
reason.
But
Yeah.
you're
that's
gonna
his
need
reason.
Botox and
What's wrong with
surgery.
Botox? You have a problem with Botox? You know we're gonna have a
No,
friend on here who's gonna talk about Botox.
no, that was my secret plug.
That's a secret plug. So if you're intelligent, you're saying you can find ways to be pretty. That's so weird.
No, I'm saying you can, if you're intelligent, unless you like get dementia when you're really really old, you're gonna retain that for your whole life. But you ain't gonna be pretty always. You're gonna get older, and it's not gonna be like it was before.
I'm gonna be pretty forever.
Okay.
It's in the eye of the beholder. Like, uh, that's my. I don't. You know what? I don't. Intelligent or the most attractive. So it's not really pretty. Attractive person in the world. So you're attractive. So people are
Some people
attracted to you.
think that being intelligent is attractive.
Some people do think that. I am not one of those people. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what I would want. I mean, I think it would be interesting to be extremely attractive and see what you get with that, because so many people are so attractive and they get away with so much. You know what I mean? They don't have to be that fucking smart. You know, like
Would
they get, I mean, I can name 15 people right now who I still don't know what they do, but because they're attractive, they're famous and they make a lot of money.
would it change things if we change the question to for only 1 week?
Hmm.
Ooh, look
Because
at
then you can
Rick.
kind of like see how the other side lives.
Well, that's presuming that I'm extremely intelligent, right? Like, I don't know if I'm that intelligent. Can I try both? Can I be intelligent 1 week and attractive another week? I'm just trying to think. I think that's an interesting thing. Well, I think I would want to try to be extremely attractive and see what that would be like, and then be like extremely intelligent. But I'm okay being my mid self. Is that what mid means? I don't think that's right. Right? You know how the children are saying that's so mid.
I don't know.
Oh God, they have their
Oh
own
God.
language.
All right, I
What
need to
are,
get some more water. I'll be right back. I'm getting some hot water.
what are they called now? Generation what now? Are we on to another letter yet?
Alpha is an alpha now.
We're going back to the beginning of the alphabet now?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, we're going
Yeah.
back to the beginning of the alphabet now. So,
Uh,
okay. All right. Experience the beginning of planet Earth or the end of planet Earth.
mm.
Ooh, I think I know what Rick would say.
Beginning.
Yeah, I think beginning.
Oh man, I would want to see the end of planet Earth. How does
And
this all
you say that
end?
all the time. I want to see how this ends. You say that.
I
Mm-hmm.
do. I do. I'm
Mm-hmm.
so curious. Well, I really mean my life. I want to see how my life ends, but I would love to see how the end of humanity ends, like the earth and like
Just
how
for
we
me,
evolve.
if it's going to end badly, I don't want to see it.
Right.
But
But why does it have to end badly? Maybe we,
no, it does have to. But I'm just saying, just in case it's cataclysm, I don't want to see that.
spend a year at war
Mm.
or a year in prison. Oh, that's a hard one.
What is going on with you today? With these
With who?
questions. You with these questions.
If somebody had seen some Marvel movies, we'd be talking. Well, I'm going to get there in a minute. What? Come on, they're just fun. They're interesting, aren't they?
A year of war or a year in prison?
I think I'm going to go to prison, even though I would hate every minute of it. But at least I'm
Mm.
probably not going to die, even though that can still happen. But war, your chances of death is a lot greater. Literally
See, I'd have to
frozen.
ask the question like, okay, I'm gonna make it up in my head, but if spending a year at war is something I believe in and I'm fighting for something I believe in, I would probably spend a year at war. I don't think I could be confined in a prison cell. I think I even the
At
thought of it
least,
makes me
yeah. At least in a war, you have a chance to get away.
or hide because
Right?
I'm
Yeah,
happy to be a
exactly.
coward. Happy to be a coward. like,
Right. Like
like I'm okay.
prison, you're
Like,
just stuck in a box.
yeah, I think for me it would be really, really hard to uh be in prison ever. I don't know. Yeah. Interesting. All right, let's go back. I have more of those, but it seems like we want more of let's see if I can get some okay. All right, here's a lighthearted one. Here's the problem though. You don't know anything about Star Trek, right? All right,
Not
back to
much.
Marvel. Now, I was gonna say like R2D2 or Data, but you don't know who Data is. And the answer
I
there
know
is Data.
yeah, I know
The
who
answer
Data
is
is.
yeah, but Data is the answer, so it doesn't matter. It's not even a good question. The Death Star or Borg cube, but you don't know what the Borg cube is, but Rick and I do. Rick, what would be your answer?
What do I want or what I don't want?
Oh my God, you're overthinking it. Just pick
I'm
one. And
sorry. The Borg
no,
scare the crap out of me. The Borg scare they still
and
even
the
I know
Death Star doesn't.
it's not as scary. The Death Star is not as scary to me. Although yes, it can destroy an entire planet. Well, I think the Borg probably have technology to do the same. But the Borg, just that whole concept is scary as crap, man. Like,
Well, explain what the concept is because Cynthia doesn't know.
so basically, they are living computers, basically, kind of that are all interconnected, have one hive mind, and they just their whole worldview is they want to become perfect, and so they keep
And they want, but
assimilating.
wait, but they assimilate. They
Yes,
assimilate
that's what
other
I'm saying.
cultures. So there's all
Yes,
different types of human beings or living beings, but they're all connected with technology. And some of it's old and some of it's new, but they're all connected to each other as a unit, right?
you
So
lose yourself, your sense of self, because now you're part of the collective. You don't have your own will anymore. Um, Captain Picard fell into that, and that was kind of weird and freaky. Although they did give him limited self awareness more than the regular.
yeah, but then Hugh had self-awareness. You were able to get away from the Borg.
Yeah,
But yeah, it is kind of
rare.
scary. I would actually choose a Death Star. I would choose a Death Star. But the Death Star, I mean, Cynthia, you could tell us the Death Star is kind of the reason why it's so weird too is because there's a Hitler-esque essence to that whole
Mhm.
militant, right? There's this whole sub story with the Death Star that's kind of, and I'm like, I don't want to be one of those people either. But again, I could hide easier in the Death Star. But the
Carmen is
Borg,
all about hiding. Hiding
coward,
and
coward.
surviving.
That's right. It's all about how do I survive this ridiculousness? How do I survive this? All right. The Star Wars Cantina or the
Mhm.
holodeck? This answer is so easy too. Do you know what the Star Wars Cantina is, both of you? It's the
Oh yeah,
bar,
I do.
but you don't know what the holodeck
Yeah.
is.
No.
Oh, the holodeck. All right, I can't help you. So the holodeck is basically AI, basically, right? I mean, you walk into a room and it's all cubed, and then you say, computer, 1920s computer. That's how he says it. Clearly, it's Captain Picard, who's going into the holodeck. You can go in and imagine whatever it is you want. Not imagine. You tell the computer. It's programmed into the computer. Different places around the world or around the universe or whatever, and it creates it. So if you want to say like computer, I want to be at the beach in Santa Monica. All of a sudden, the beach at Santa Monica shows up. Or if you want to be in a
Mm.
play, in a movie, in a Shakespearean theater, and or whatever it is, it will show it. It show and it's real and it's interactive and there's actual people. And the holodeck is a lot of stories in Star Trek, like because they go in there and they have conversations, and then yeah. I mean,
Now you
maybe I
got me.
didn't explain it right.
Now you got me thinking. What are the best holodeck episodes? I'm gonna think about that.
Yeah, but we can think about it, but she doesn't watch Star Trek, so she won't
No,
appreciate it.
not now. I'm saying for me.
Yeah.
You got me thinking that for
Uh,
later. Melanie doesn't know what the cantina is.
it's the bar.
All the weird
That
aliens.
ugly big thing is there. That ugly big monster. What's his name?
Mm.
Are you not really a fan
Um,
of Star Wars either?
um,
Bubba? Not
Jabba,
Bubba.
Boba Fett.
Jabba,
Look at me like Bubba.
Jabba the
Oh, I
Hutt,
said Boba Fett. What the heck?
Bubba Gump.
Messing it up. But yeah, it's the bar basically where all the weird, interesting, different cultures or whatever you want to call them are. And
Creatures.
yeah, the creatures and yeah, and that's where Han Solo. Well, that's where what was her name? Princess Leia
Leia.
gets she gets trapped or captured by Bubba
Jabba.
Jabba Jabba the Hutt. Right, Jabba the Hutt. Yeah, the holodeck is definitely where we want to be. It's the right answer. Of course it is. Okay, we're going to go back and try once again. All right. Thor's hammer,
Mhm.
and I don't know how to say it, Mjolnir. How do you say it? Mjolnir?
Mjolnir?
Zolnir?
Mjolnir?
Mjolnir.
Mjolnir.
That's the name of the hammer, the original one. Or Captain America's shield.
Oh, Thor's hammer.
It's
Or a lover.
Thor lover, yeah. Rick?
Come on now. It gotta be Thor's hammer because it's not just a hammer. You can call lightning with that thing. You can teleport with that thing. At least in the comics. Yeah, I don't know if they did that in the
But
movies.
remember, the problem with Thor's hammer, see, I'm thinking about it too much, but the thing with Thor's hammer is you have to be worthy.
Well, yeah, I'm assuming that going in.
I don't know. That's, I
Well,
mean, I
Thor
don't
and
know.
Captain America are both worthy, so you win either way.
Okay, I'm just saying, I don't know if I'd be able to pick up Mjolnir. I don't know if I'm worthy. Melanie said the shield. See, that's what I was thinking about too, because it can protect me. I can fling it and hurt people. It comes back to me. I can ride it like a sled. I can, you know what I mean? Like I can do so many things with it. I'm just saying. And I know I can hold it. You don't have to be worthy. You know what I mean? Like, thank you, Melanie. Thank you, Mel. Thank you, Mel. Loki's mischief or Thanos's power?
Mm.
I'm gonna answer that right now. Thanos's power.
With the Infinity Gauntlet, because that's not he acquired that later.
I'm just
He's
saying, if I'm
powerful
gonna
without
be
it.
evil, I'm gonna be Thanos evil. That's how I'm looking at it. I'm not gonna be Loki. Like is like a bratty kid, mischiefy. He is. He's not like
Yeah.
really evil. He's just jealous of his brother. You know. And Loki has, second child syndrome or adopted child syndrome or whatever the hell it is. You know what I mean? Like, he's envious, but he loves his brother,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, if I'm going to go all evil, I'm going to go all in. I'm going to be Thanos.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, same. Much more powerful than Loki is, with or without the gauntlet.
Okay, this one's a hard one. I don't even know what the answer is. Wakanda or Asgard? Oh, right over left.
Wakanda.
I'm gonna go to Wakanda too because they seem to have many more miracles there. But Asgard in its heyday.
Mm.
I don't know.
But I'll
Asgard,
probably go to Wakanda.
they got some crazy people up there, so I think I'm safer
Where?
in Asgard.
Well, hey Toby, I'm sad I have no knowledge of any of this. Neither does
Don't
Cynthia.
feel
Don't worry
bad,
about
Toby.
it. Neither does Cynthia. She knows nothing. Oh, Melanie's
Melanie,
gonna go
Wakanda.
Wakanda. Wakanda, yeah. I just think Wakanda seems like a place we'd all want to live. And they have like all
And
this
they have
science. They're
all the
so ahead of us.
technology.
Yeah, they're so
Yeah.
ahead of us and everything.
Yeah.
And Asgard is more old school, but Thor is
Yeah.
at Asgard. You know what I mean? Like he's so hot. I'm just saying. Okay, this one's a goofy one. Wait, Rick, did you pick Wakanda or Asgard? Oh, Wakanda. Okay. All right. Falcon's wings or Ant-Man's suit? That's actually that's actually a funny one. That's actually a funny one.
I do Ant-Man suit.
Rick,
I
Ant-Man's suit or Falcon's wings?
kind of agree with Ant-Man, although some people think like he's a corny hero, but you can get real small and sneak around, nobody see you, or you can
Yep.
Yep.
turn real big and run really fast and you get somewhere
Yeah.
fast.
And you can fly one of the ants.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. I think we're all in agreement there. That might be the first one. That's kind of funny. Okay. Rocket Raccoon or Groot?
Oh, I like Rocket. I like them both, but I like Rocket.
Rick?
Hmm,
He's a spicy.
that's a tough one
Mm-hmm.
because, even
Who
though
plays Rocket?
Bradley, is it Bradley
Bradley
Cooper?
Cooper.
Cooper, yeah,
Also hottie.
Mm.
and
Mm.
Vin Diesel does Groot, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, really? Like, I don't know. Oh,
Yeah.
Melanie said Rocket. I'm like, Vin Diesel, you
Yeah.
just made me sad. I didn't know. I had no idea. I'm sad now.
I am Groot. Yeah, he has
I
that
am
whole
Groot.
line.
That's the only line. I am Groot. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I don't
Groot is
know.
a
Although,
kid.
I don't
Groot
know.
has no responsibilities at all, but Groot
yeah,
comes in and saves the day so many times.
He
And I
is
always
something.
he
think about
does.
when he came and he saved when we needed Thor's hammer.
Mhm.
Remember? Like he
Hmm.
put the
He,
handle
Oh
on.
yeah.
Oh, he's so cool. Huh?
yeah,
He's done it many times.
Yeah.
I can't hear you, Rick. What?
he gave up his arm to make another hammer.
That's right. That's right. So I'm just saying.
It's tough
Although
because
Rocket, his story when he was younger was kind of sad, but
oh yeah, yeah, but
Yeah.
Rocky, he's cool and he's feisty, funny, even though he's being mean. But I'm gonna get that arm. He's so crazy.
Okay.
Um,
Are you gonna
but
pick one?
Groot is so powerful though, even though nobody thinks that he is. He's so powerful. He
Who are you
really
and
picking?
is.
he can regenerate.
Yeah, it's hard to kill him actually too. So just to be contrarian, I'm gonna say Groot. I am Groot.
Okay. Okay. I didn't pick one. Did I pick one? I don't think I picked one. I like Groot. I don't know. I like Bradley Cooper too, but and then we're not talking about the actors. I just think there's too much responsibility on Rocket. Like
Mm.
again, I'm going to run and hide, and I want to do as least amount of work as possible. I want to be authentic, and I want to be have integrity. So Groot does that too. So there's a theme here. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to do too much. I don't want to. I don't want to get hurt. But I will
And if
keep the
you're
integrity and be there when you
if
need
you're
me.
actually on a planet and you're Groot, you can just pretend to be a tree. Ain't nobody gonna pay
That's
attention
right.
to you.
That's what I'm saying. Nebula or Gamora? Oh wait, Cynthia, you don't know
I know
any.
who they are.
Okay, just one.
I
Making
can tell
sure.
she's watched Gardens of the Galaxy. She,
Oh yes.
Okay, Nebula or Gamora? I'm gonna pick Gamora because Nebula's too negative
Yeah.
for me. She's too negative.
She comes around though. She comes around.
yeah,
Okay, the next one is good. Wait, Rick, did you pick Nebula
yeah,
or
Gamora too. Because Nebula's just
Gamora?
Gamora. Yeah,
Gamora.
Okay, Nick Fury or Agent Coulson?
white and
Mm.
black. Oh, we're in the movies. It's only the black one. Okay, sorry.
What are you talking about? What?
In the comics, Nick Fury was white, and
Oh
then
my
they
god, in all the comics, everybody's white. So let's go with the movies. Okay. So all right, let's start again. Nick Fury or Agent Coulson?
Nick
Rick.
Fury.
but
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Agent Coulson. I don't
Coulson has
know.
this coolness about him, even though he can be dorky, but yet he's really cool. Like, I don't know.
And his
Eh,
integrity is so on point. It's
oh yeah,
so on point.
yeah. And
Mhm.
Fury is a little bit too angry for me all the time.
And Nick Fury, blurs those lines. I mean, he's like Robert Downey Jr.'s character, Iron Man, in a lot of ways. Like he does things he's not supposed to do for the good of, like, it makes sense, but it's not always the right thing to do in the moment. but then ultimately it is. That's just too much for me. It's too much. I need it to be clean and easy. And Agent Coulson, is a good man. A
Did you
really
guys
good
watch
man.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the show, or no?
I did. I watched the show. I did. I loved it.
Did
Yeah.
you, Cynthia, or no?
Mm-mm.
No?
But
Okay.
she didn't watch Captain America. Why would she watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Like,
totally different.
Juan watched it. Juan
yeah.
watched
Oh, yeah?
it.
Um, Infinity War or Endgame? This is so easy for me.
Endgame.
Endgame. Yeah.
Endgame has the big happy ending, so.
Oh my God, I was crying at Endgame. All right, let's see
Yeah.
if we have some more. That's all I got.
On your left.
On your left. That was such a good clip, though, right?
It
So,
was.
for those who don't know, what is that actor's name? I always forget now.
Anthony Mackie.
Anthony Mackie, who now plays Captain America, right? He was talking in an interview and he was explaining how they actually recorded him saying "on your left" in Endgame when Chris Evans' character's Captain America thinks he's like defeated and Thanos has all his army and you really think it's over and he still gets up, right? Captain America still gets up because he's still going to keep trying to fight. And then you hear in his earpiece, "on your left, Captain, on your left." And Anthony Mackie was saying that the way they recorded that, like, first of all, he didn't know what it was about at all. And he was called by, what's the director's names again? I forget their names.
Was it
Whatever.
Russos?
The brothers, whatever the brothers are,
Russos.
the Russos, right? One of them called him and said, "I just want you to say these lines on your phone." And he was like, "On my phone?" And he was like, "Yeah, just on your phone." And so he went into his pantry or closet or something, put a
Did he
cover
put a
over
towel
his
over his
head,
head?
put a towel over his head, and he just delivered the lines, not knowing what it was for. And then when he turned around and went to the premiere, he's sitting there, and that's when he first heard that was what they were using it for. So they didn't all know what was going on until it was all put together, which is kind of cool. So yeah, it's a great clip. It's on TikTok. And had I downloaded it, I would have just shared it instead of telling the story. But yeah, on your left, Cap. I was like, oh my God, it's so good. It's so good. It's such a good movie. Oh my
And it's cool
God.
because it's a callback to when he used to say it, because him and both of them were running, but then
Mhm.
Captain America, original, he would run faster because he has a super soldier serum. And every time he'd get ready to pass, he was Falcon then, right in the beginning before he became Captain
Yeah,
America.
here's Falcon.
You keep passing him, and he'd just give him a little warning, like, "On your left." He's like, oh,
Yeah.
I gotta
Yeah,
show
but
off.
it was so cute. It was so cute how Anthony Mackie's like, he doesn't run that fast. They sped him up. He was like so adamant, like to make sure, like as if we didn't realize that, right? But he was trying to say that like Chris Evans doesn't actually run that fast. But yeah, he was saying on your left. And it was really well done. I really don't know how these people don't think this is art. I mean, we just spent 52 minutes talking about Marvel movies, basically, and stuff. I wonder if those guys think Star Wars and Star Trek are worthy of art. Not that it matters, but I wonder, right? That would be an interesting thing to ask Martin Scorsese. Like, so do you think
Yeah.
Star Wars is art? Because he's going to say, of course it is.
Right.
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
I'm going to call Marty after our conversation. See what's
Oh,
up.
Neymar.
Yeah, what's up, Marty? Let's have a conversation. No, well, okay, so that's mostly all of them. I can't do Star Trek. Let me just see. Oh, no, I don't want to ask that one. That's a stupid one. Okay, Doctor Strange magic or Iron Man suit? See, I'm gonna go with Doctor Strange magic.
Ooh, Doctor
Hey, bro.
Strange, yeah.
Brian! Wait, what'd you say, Cynthia?
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange magic, yeah. Are you
Yeah.
gonna go with Iron Man suit, Rick?
No, because Doctor Strange's magic is practically limitless.
Who's your favorite character in the Marvel movies, Avenger movies, ending at Endgame? I'm being very specific, starting with Iron Man 1 and whatever you did or did not see. Who is your favorite ultimate character and why? And you can't say Thor. We can't say Thor. We can't say Thor.
Um,
Brian just said, I'm on season 2 of Star Trek Discovery. Did I watch Discovery? I don't think so.
I don't think you. I
I
know
don't think I did. Um, who's your favorite character and why?
Mm.
of.
I still like Rocket.
Hmm.
Rocket? Raccoon?
Yeah,
Out of all of them?
yeah.
Oh, that's
I really
awesome.
still like him. Yeah.
Oh, that is surprising. The Winter Soldier. Yeah. Captain America. Uh, Rick?
Never
You
taken the time.
can't say Thor. You can't say Thor.
I was going to. I've never thought about that. So that took me a second to really think about. You know who was,
Interesting.
you know whose suit I really think is cool?
Vision.
Well,
Mhm.
that's not a suit. That's him. That's whole that he's it. That's
Well, I
all
mean, it's actually in real life a suit. But yeah, I got you.
well,
That's
real
him. That's him. Okay, whose suit? Whose suit?
IRL. These are Tony D questions. Yeah. Uh, the one I think is cool is actually Black Panther because
Oh
the
yeah,
more
Black Panther has a
the more
cool
you
suit.
hit him, the stronger gives him
Yeah,
strength.
yeah,
And then the claws, he could just attach to anything practically, and it's like
yeah. And also
really.
the way he puts it on, right? Because he has the necklace or whatever, or I like the beads they have, right?
Mhm.
And that, yeah,
Mhm.
that's kind of cool too. Uh, but who's your favorite character, Rick? You got one?
Hmm, that's tough. That is tough. I mean, I do like Doctor Strange again for the same reason I just said, because
I like Doctor Strange too.
practically limitless. What can't you do with magic? Although there can be evil magic too, but
Well, I mean, he finds out what he can do with magic. It's a tough one. It's bad, right? It can be good and it can be bad.
yeah.
To have all that power. I mean, that's part of the whole idea of what do we do with power? That is the whole Avengers story, right? Is we have all this power. How do we use it for good? And then you see the slippery slope of why they get into so much trouble, even
Hmm.
though they mean well,
Yeah.
you know?
And
Rick
of
is a fan of Loki.
the show, but
Yeah. Yeah, we love Loki. I think so I actually think that my favorite character, because I like the way he was created, and I like, again, it was all this integrity, and I love when he's like, I don't understand what this is. And it's,
yeah.
I love Vision. I think Vision's I don't like the what I had to watch on WandaVision. All that other stuff was too
Mm.
much for me afterwards when they're together, and it was too much. I mean, I don't mind it in watching the Avenger movies, but I just like how he was created. It was an accident, right? It was an accident between the Hulk and Robert Downey Jr.'s character Iron Man, because Iron Man is being a complete Tony Stark is being a complete idiot and messing with something he doesn't really know, but he thinks he should, and he thinks it takes over Jarvis, right? Like that. Remember that whole black? I love that's one of my favorite actual movies, that Avenger movie. Which what is it called? Ultron something.
Age of Ultron.
Age of Ultron. I love that one because
Mm.
that's when they create him. And that's
Yeah.
also when they do the whole who can lift the
Yeah.
Thor's
The
hammer thing.
hammer.
And you see Thor look at Chris Evans when he's like he's Captain America
You
because
see
it
it
nudges
move
a
just a
little
little
bit.
bit.
Yeah. And that brings you back to that, to the end game, and that moment. Oh, there's just so many great connections.
And one of the best
Mhm.
lines, but also the saddest, was "What is grief but love enduring?" It's something like
Who
that. Like
says that? I don't
uh,
remember that one.
Vision says it to Wanda because her brother had just died.
Oh,
Mhm.
I don't even remember that, but yeah. I don't know why Wanda rubs me the wrong way. I know she's one of the most powerful. I get it. You know what I mean? But Brian said, but Daredevil and the Punisher are my two favorite Marvel characters. Yeah, we're only talking about Avenger-esque things because I don't know Daredevil and Punisher. And I'm sure Cynthia doesn't either.
I didn't
uh,
like Daredevil. Mhm.
oh, okay. I don't even know what those are. I'm kind of messing with you. Um, so wait, Rick, did you pick somebody? No.
I think the last person I brought up was Doctor Strange, but it's tough.
We could just for you have to pick one right now. Pick right now.
Doctor Strange,
Boom.
Doctor Strange, Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange. Okay, good. It's like so deep. Like it's just a game. Like just a game. I like Doctor Strange too, and it's one of my favorite scenes in all of the Avenger movies is when he's with what's her name? She's dying on the operating table and she's talking about the lives. She's like, I've watched this so many times. You know that
Oh,
scene that I'm talking
the
about? The what? Why can't I hear you today? What is going on? What?
the ancient one, the one that trained him.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
You know the
yeah.
scene I'm talking about when she's dying on the operating table, but she comes out as the ghost or whatever. Not the ghost, the essence or
Astro.
whatever.
Yeah.
That's one of the best scenes. Brian says, Thor, is that the best you can do, Captain America? You had to ask, huh? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that
Which
is.
movie is that from?
I don't know. He's probably talking about Age of Ultron when they're trying to pick up the hammer.
Mm.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I think one of the best answers in that is when what's her name? Black Widow's like, yeah, I don't need to know that answer. She's like, yeah, I'm not even gonna try because I don't need to know that answer. Right? Because they ask her if she wants to try to, because all the men are trying to see if they can do it. You know, so but yeah, do you guys have any last words? We're at the hour mark. I mean, we can stay on if you want for a little bit longer. It's not like I'm doing anything with this, but yeah, from Age of Ultron. That's
Age of
what I thought,
Ultron.
Brian. So funny that we got all into fucking Marvel and shit. That's hilarious. Okay, so Cynthia, are you going to watch all of Captain America? Like, what are you going to do to get back on track so you can be worthy of being on All About the Joy?
I mean, they
Well, I
are.
already have.
They're good movies. They are legit good
No,
movies.
I know they are. Like I said, I already watched Iron Man 1 and 2. I need to watch the third. And then I'll watch Captain America.
So you loved the Avenger movies without watching all of those things. So you watched Infinity War and Endgame without even watching
Yeah,
all the movies.
I watched all the Avengers. I watched all the Guardians of Galaxy, all of Doctor Strange. I think the only ones I did not watch was Captain America and Iron Man because I watched Captain Marvel.
No. Okay, my question is, okay, right? I'm like, I'm having a panic attack. All right. So you went and saw Infinity War, right? At the movie theater, I take it. Did
Yeah,
you or not?
yeah,
Okay, and then you went and saw Endgame.
yeah.
Had you seen Iron Man before? And oh my God, are you serious?
So, what was the first movie of the Marvels that you saw of Marvel?
Oh, I don't remember.
Toby just said, let me just say this because I don't want to ignore. Toby just said, how does one begin? That's a great question. I personally think it's best to watch it as it was released, but there are two ways to watch all of the Avenger movies. You can watch them as they were released. So you can go into Google and just say, show me the lineup of all the Avenger movies, starting with which was the first movie? Iron Man. Iron Man was the first movie
Hmm.
released, and then it'll give it to you how it was released in the movie theaters. The other way to watch it is in order of
This
how the
way.
story happens. Right. So you can go in and ask Google, what is the order in which the storyline happens from beginning to end? And then
Yeah.
that starts with, I don't, what movie is the first movie there? It's,
Captain America, the
it's
first
Captain
Avenger.
America. Right, the
Yeah.
first Avenger. And that's more of a time period piece, and then you can go down the
Hmm.
line that way, so there's 2 ways to watch them. Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
In a
so
way,
those are the 2 ways. So
way.
Brian said Captain America, The Winter Soldier is the best one in my opinion, and Iron Man was the start, then Captain America, Thor, then Avengers. Yeah, you can just Google because there's so many movies. But
Hmm.
it's I think it's good. I love the world of it all, you know what I mean? But Cynthia, what were you saying? I'm so sorry, I cut you off.
Oh no,
I was.
I just have the list on how to watch it in order.
Yeah, that's in order of so I'm a fan of watching it how it was released as opposed to here's why, because I like the art of what the directors and I like the idea they didn't write them in order is what I'm saying.
Hmm.
That's why for me, I kind of like on the artsy side, I'm like, how did they I know they had the comic books as their base, but they still had to do the work in order to connect all the dots. And so to me, it's
Yeah.
fascinating. But yeah, I someday I'll do that. I kind of now just randomly, like if I'm in the mood, I'll watch something, you know. Uh Toby said, okay, I'll give this a try. I'm having FOMO
FOMO.
right now.
Fear of missing
Fear of
out.
missing out. Oh, girl, don't worry about it. It's a lot of movies. It's a lot of movies.
Did you
But yeah,
guys watch?
once you watch them, please come up. Come up and
Did
talk
you
with
guys
us about
watch
it.
the Eternals? Did you either watch the
Oh
I
yeah,
Eternals?
love
I
the
did watch.
Eternal.
And I don't know
You
why
watched
it
the
bombed
Eternal?
so
It was
bad.
okay.
I
Yeah, I'm not
loved
saying
it.
it was like the best, but I liked it. I mean,
I loved
maybe
it.
they,
With Angelina Jolie, I loved it. I thought it was
yeah,
great.
I think they were maybe trying to be a little bit too artsy fartsy, maybe a little bit, but I still liked it. I liked it.
I think at some point it is an oversaturation. You know, I mean, we were going back to back to back, and we were all like hungry and angst to watch the next movie. You know what I mean? And
Mm.
but at some point it was too much. It still is too much. Like if one more person asked me, like I went and saw Captain America. I liked it. I don't know why everyone thinks it's so horrible with Anthony Mackie. I thought it was good, but everyone is saying it was so bad. And I was like, well, I need to go now. You know what I mean? Like, um,
You're about
Brian
to
said, I
wrap.
don't have a link to join in. I'm sad. It's the same link. And we're gonna jump off anyway. Look,
We
Cynthia's
were
like,
about
I
to
thought
wrap
we
up
were
anyway.
jumping off now. Huh?
We were about to wrap up anyway.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap up. Brian, I'm so sorry. It was the same link. I might change it next week. But I'm sorry. I thought you didn't want to come up. Uh
But I
my
thought
apologies.
I did also see the last movie they just did, and I thought it was okay.
But it's not horrible. Are you talking
No.
about Captain America?
Mhm.
Yeah, so here's the thing. Look it. There is never going to be, in my opinion, there is never going to be a movie like Endgame. It's just not going to happen. Endgame was like this kind of weird, I think, anomaly of people who have been committed watching all of the movies all this time, and it wrapped it up beautifully. It's kind of like when you're watching a TV show and then you see the ending and they do such a great job. Doesn't always happen, but they do such a
Mhm.
great job, and you're like, oh my God, that was fantastic, great. And it doesn't matter how many times somebody else tries to tell you, you got to watch that series, it's so good. It's never going to be like when you're all watching it together. You see what I mean? Like while it's going on.
Yeah.
Hi, I forgot Lister needs
Anthony?
Anthony. Hi,
Anthony.
Anthony. You
Plus,
know what
too,
I
you
mean?
have to
So,
consider it's the culmination of years and years and years of movies.
and
Like
all of
this is,
us watching it
yeah.
and being committed to it. So I just think there will never be that. You know what I mean? So the idea that all these other movies are being held up to this standard, you know, and people are hating, that's the storyline. What part of Endgame did you miss that Chris Evans, Captain America, hands over
The
the
shield.
shield to Anthony Mackie's character? That's the whole point. So what did you think was going to happen, you know? And people hating it, it to me, it speaks more of like stupidity and racism because why else would you be so against it? I don't even understand. That's how Endgame ended. So I went and watched it and I was like, oh my God, this was good. It was fine.
There
It
is
was better than Black Widow. To me, it
there
was better than Black Widow.
there is another reason too, but you'd have to be a comic book reader.
I'm
In the
not a
comic,
comic book reader, but go ahead.
right? I'm just saying, explaining why some people might be upset. In the comics, Bucky becomes Captain America, never Falcon. So some people wanted that to happen, and so,
Right.
but this is
But
the
that's
MCU.
not
Like I said,
how it ended in Endgame. So that's not a good
right?
enough excuse because that's my, I mean, I hear you and I totally get that, but that's not what happened in Endgame. So what did you think was going to happen? They were going to start off with you know, Captain America, Anthony Mackie's character turning around and being like, "Oh, you know what? Here you go, Bucky," and not having a movie. You know what I mean? Like that's not going to happen. Wait. So Brian said, "I think."
Anthony.
Wait. I didn't. I think that the writers didn't take the time to fully tell the story. Seemed rushed. Anthony says, technically, Howard the
The
Duck is the
duck.
first Marvel movie ever made. In my opinion, is the best of all of them. That's just my opinion. No, I don't know what that's about.
I love Howard the Duck.
Brian said I'm a comic book reader, and yep. What's Howard the Duck? I don't know what that is.
It's a
It's a old movie from the 80s. And basically this duck is from a duck planet.
goof.
I think Rick
And
is dying again. Rick, I
Oh,
think
am I
you're
back?
frozen again.
Am I back? Am I back?
are
Yeah,
you
you're
back,
Hello?
back.
Rick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go
So
ahead, Cynthia.
basically,
Oh,
in the
wait,
Duck
Cynthia
universe.
was.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Cynthia was talking. Go ahead. Sorry, because you were frozen. Go ahead, Cynthia.
So Howard lives on Duck Planet. He's a duck, and a meteor hits his planet, or if I remember correctly, and he gets basically thrown into Earth. So now he's on Earth and doesn't know what's going on, and finds this girl who's in a rock band who starts to help him and trying to get him back home, and like these creatures, and it's hard to explain because it's a really old movie from what I remember of it.
But it's
But
also
Rick,
is
if
he a superhero?
he is, it's supposed to be a superhero movie.
Swear to-
Yeah, I don't know what Howard the Duck is. I'm not a comic book person. This is all just me watching the current movies. That's why I said from Robert Downey Jr.'s um, Iron Man to Endgame. I'm not trying to claim to know anything else.
Well,
Um,
basically, how like on Earth we have humans. On Howard the Duck's planet, it's all ducks. They're just
yeah.
instead of
Can I
humans,
just
they're
tell you, as an outsider, it sounds so stupid.
It's
it
a corny
sounds,
80s movie.
it
Like,
sounds
right.
so stupid. Oh, Brian, this is why we're gonna wrap it up. Like, of course, I've seen Princess Bride. That's not a Marvel movie. But yeah, so yeah, I'm excited for Toby to watch it. It feels like, even if one person becomes another, Marvel fan, I'm excited. I mean, maybe she won't like it though. You know what I mean? Like maybe she won't like it. You don't know. Um, she might be like Martin Scorsese and be like, "Oh, this is not art." Do you guys have any plans for this weekend?
nothing.
Mm, nothing. What are you doing on Sunday? You're going to be watching our show at 12 o'clock Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok. It'll be everywhere. Check it out. It's a little bit of a heavy show. I don't cry this time, but we do
But we
talk a
help
little bit
some
about the heavy
people.
stuff. What? What?
I said, but we help some people.
I hope we help some people. It was nice to have the conversation, and I think you guys helped me a lot, so that was good. And yeah, so check it out on Sunday. All About the Joy, the Private Lounge. And Brian, I don't know what you're talking about, but we're excited if you're excited. So,
Oh, you didn't
all
see
right,
Ghost
everyone.
Riders?
Thank you. What, Rick?
You didn't see those movies, Ghost Riders?
No.
Okay.
All right, everyone. Thank you. And remember, at the end of the day, no matter how you're feeling, no matter what's going on, remember at the end of the day, it really is all about
All
the joy.
about the joy.
Bye, everyone. Bye.
See ya.